come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Cash this fly with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. I don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this fly with me. With Tava, no places too far to go.
Hey, Tava Nation, Facebook family, Tavaverse family. That's new, y'all. That's new. Hey there, Miss Angela, Miranda B, Miss Hazel, how are you? Monique, hello. I need you guys to do me a favor right here, right now. I need you to tag and share. Hey, we have a very special edition of Wealth Building Wednesday. So come on, I'm going to give you guys a second to go ahead and tag and share and let me know you are in here. Come on, put it in the chat. Where are you checking in from right now? Come on, send those reminders. Let everybody know what time it is. You guys know it is Wealth Building Wednesday, right? And we are talking about the money for real. Do you hear me? It's Winning Wednesday. It's Workout Wednesday. Come on, y'all. Put it in the chat. What are we doing today? Hey, Miss Lula. Hello. Come on, you guys. Take a second. Man, I am so excited. Still overflowing. Yep, overflowing from the event this weekend. Anybody on here was actually in Houston? Let me know. Where is, let's see, Miss Glenna Gaucher. Oh my gosh, I saw so many people. Milton, Janella, Ebony, Miss Valerie. Hey, Micah. Hello. So many people that was down there, guys. We had an amazing time. Had a lot of announcements, right? You all have been hearing about it. The drip campaign with Tavaverse. Well, let me tell you, it is officially here, okay? Tavaverse took off this weekend, full speed ahead, all right? And so I've got a very special guest here today that's going to tell you all about it. Yep, the event, it was fire, okay? You had to be there, all right? That the event that morning, and then we had the party at Mr. Lloyd's house that evening, and everyone just had a wonderful time. And it was about seeing new faces, seeing familiar faces, having the gang all back together again. There were some big checks given out. There was some information. It was recognition. I mean, we did it all, okay? But guess what? It's not too late. You can catch the next one. Just don't miss another one. That's all that I could tell you. Now, what also happened in Houston, where are my people that absolutely love our Tava songs. I know, Miss Monique, I missed you. I don't know if we've had an event that you weren't there. Your presence was missed. But where are my people? Put it in the chat if you love our Tava song, right? Come with me. How many of you remember our throwback? It takes three. So you had to be here in the beginning. Oh, I should have made that a question, you know, a trivia question. But we also debuted another song, brand new Tava song. If you want to hear it, you've got to put some hearts in the chat, something. You got to say something. If you guys want to hear right now, debuting the brand new Tava song from our very own CEO's son, none other than Mr. Alex. I don't think I see enough hearts in the chat. Hey, Miss Lorona, hello, hello. Guys, you got to get some more people. I need you all. Hey, Angela, I need you all sharing right now. Before I play this, I need you all sharing, tagging right now, because I promise you, hey, Keith, I promise you they want to hear. Let me see. I don't know if my executive producer is going to load it up or if I'm supposed to do it. I don't want to get fussed at for touching buttons. But Miss Tanya Rockmore, when you are ready, let it rip, man. Let the people hear it.
Overflowing, 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 overflowing. Glow up, but I don't do it for myself. Pass it down, I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team, living a dream. Come profit with me, made it mean I'm selling the coffee and tea, grinding just like coffee beans, living up my community. Now I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of Tommy, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where overflowing, 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 overflowing.
Man, are y'all grooving with me or what? Overflowing. Did y'all feel it? Man, he said we about to buy the whole block up. And it's because of Tava. Come on. Let me know in the chat if you like it, what you think. Give me some hearts, some fireballs. Hey there, Miss Danielle. Come on. Okay, Miss Monique say that was dope. Overflowing. Miss Miranda, yes, we are. Baby, it's a whole vibe over here in Tava, right? It's just a whole vibe. So I hope you guys are excited. We have a lot more to come, but I'm excited to have my guest here today. I've had the pleasure of working with her the last couple of months, night and day, day and night, morning, noon, and night, weekday, week in, month out. Y'all feel me? Do you feel me here? Okay, when I say we have been doing a lot of things behind the scenes to make it happen, and this woman has been in the trenches, okay? She and her team are just blowing it up. They are part of Tavaverse. She is one of our educators, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't go anywhere. tag somebody, get them over here so that you can find out. And that is none other than our marketer extraordinaire, Miss Marquita Thomas. Marquita, you back there, ma'am?
Hey, I'm here. What's up, Tava Nation? Woo! Let's go, money makers. Drop some dollar signs in the chat, you guys. Just drop a bunch of dollar signs in the chat for us, you guys, if you guys are excited.
That part, because it is Wealth Building Wednesday, okay? Where our health and wealth go together, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So come on, I don't see those dollar signs.
No dollar signs. Come on, y'all. Drop them dollar signs, money makers. Let's go. Let's go. Drop the dollar signs in the chat.
I love it. Hey, Miss Tamara Trotter, I saw you this weekend, ma'am. Are you still overflowing from the weekend? We want to know.
Let's go.
Yes. So, all right, Marquita, welcome to Wealth Building Wednesday. And we do this every single week, Wednesdays at noon, where we bring our wealth and our health together, right? And so I'd like you to share a little bit about yourself, because a lot of people on here may not know you. And then tell us what brought you to Tavaverse. Like, just give us the scoop on what's going on.
Absolutely. First, I just want to give honor where honor is due. I just want to say, man, LaChelle, I absolutely love you. You are an amazing, amazing woman, you guys. I'm telling you, it's just been such an honor and a pleasure to be able, these last few months, to be able to work with you. And so to be able to be in an environment with individuals that have the heart of people, that see a vision and run strong with it, and just know that you are an absolutely joy to work with. And I am so honored to be a part of Tava Nation. But what's up to all of my money-making wealthy friends on here, you guys? You're going to hear me say that a lot, because I believe that every last one of you guys have the ability to be able to produce wealth at a very, very high level. It is your birthright, all right? It is your birthright. Lack should not be in your vocabulary anywhere, right? So all of you guys on here are money makers. So before I even get started, I want you to put in the chat, not just a dollar sign, but it is important because it says in the word of Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision and make it plain, right? And so all of you guys got to get in a habit of being able to confess what it is that you want over your life. I want you to drop some money and dollar signs in the chat, but I want you to turn around and put I am a money maker. Put I am a money maker in the chat, because I love to say it all the time, because Tava Nation is literally a bank, all right? What you have in your back office from an opportunity standpoint, literally from the compensation plan, from Tava to Tavaverse to Tava Travel, everything that our CEOs have put together and our visionaries have put together is literally a bank. And me as a marketing educator, I'm going to be that educator that is going to teach you how to be able to turn around and secure the bag at a very, very high level. I see you, Daniela. I see you, Leona. I see you, Monica, dropping. That's right. You are a moneymaker, you guys. For the last 16 years, and one of the reasons why I can say that is that I literally, for 16 years, have yet to actually punch a clock for anybody. You can blow the chat up for that. So yes, I've been an entrepreneur working for myself for the last 16 years. In 16 years, I was literally able to create over 12 different streams of income, over 5 different personal businesses for myself. I also have a very extensive portfolio on the ends of helping a lot of celebrities grow and develop their business. One of our businesses that I helped to actually take from a 4-figure business to a 7-figure business is actually our very own Jewel Tankard, our visionary of Tavaverse. And I did that for her within 2 years. I also have several other individuals that I've helped take their business to 6 figures as well. Marketing on social media. It doesn't matter what your actual business or your profession is. I am that individual that's going to be here to help to assist you. The 5 businesses that I actually own, I accumulated over 12 different streams of income out of each one of them.
Come on.
So I'm going to teach you guys how to do that on the Tavaverse platform. You guys, when I say I am so honored, it could not be in the perfect time for this opportunity to come back around, to allow me the opportunity to be able to assist all of you amazing people in the area of network marketing, in an area of entrepreneurship. If you are a business owner, no matter what it is, to be able to assist you, to help you to scale your business up, to understand exactly how to be able to market yourself successfully. Because you on here, Janella, you on here, Lula, you are a brand, right? And most of the time, many of us never really truly get started because we don't know how to start. We get excited about whatever opportunity is presented in front of us, but we really don't know how to market into the entire world to get it across to where it turns into cash flow. It turns into sales. It turns into all of that. This is what Tavaverse was created to do. So we've been doing this, LaChelle, for the last, myself, Dr. Jewel, and our entire team. We have literally been helping people from all over the world do this for over the last probably 14 to 15 years. So it was a no-brainer when this opportunity was presented to say, you know what, we want Tavaverse to look like XYZ. We want the 6 to 7 asset classes. We want to be able to have the educators to come on and teach people in the area of marketing, to teach people in the area of business, to teach them in the area of systems, to teach them in the area of real estate, to teach them in the area of credit, to teach them in the area of global economics. Come on, to teach them in the area of health and wellness, how to scale up in every single area of their life. So LaChelle, it was a no-brainer for us to come on and say absolutely, because we have a heart for people. One thing that I know too, LaChelle, is that, you know, being in network marketing, I know people always have this stigma of, oh my God, when you hear network marketing or you hear building a business, people tend to run and move and go the other direction because they are afraid of that term, because they really don't understand that every single day you are marketing to the world.
Yes, you are.
Come on, you're marketing whenever you go out to the movies, you're marketing, self-marketing, and you're not even getting paid for it. When I got on the call, I asked LaChelle Marquita, what are you drinking? And I told her what I was drinking, right? That was marketing right there. But let me tell you, Tropical Smoothie didn't pay me for turning around and telling you guys that I'm drinking a tropical smoothie, and I put some of my tea in it. Come on, right? So we do this all the time. We do it when we go to movies. Come on. And one of the things that I love to tell people is that I have to shift your thinking in the area of marketing, because if I don't shift your thinking in the area of marketing, you will be the same individual thinking the only way that we can make money is through a paycheck, is working a 9 to 5. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. But we have been so conditioned, family. Come on, money makers. We have been so conditioned to thinking that that is the only way that we're able to make money. And we do all of these other things for free. We do it for free.
Come on, preach.
And we never make money. But Tavaverse is presenting you guys an opportunity. Tava is presenting opportunities to you guys to be able to turn around and say, absolutely, I am a product of the product. Most of us have to become a product of the product. Most of us don't even believe in it, LaChelle. We don't believe in what we're selling. We don't believe in it too much. But isn't it a shame that we believe in that movie that we just went and watched? That we can freely get online and post a cute picture of us at the movie watching this particular producer make millions and billions of dollars off of your own personal influence. But when somebody tell you to go out and share the ballet or go out and talk about the tea and how you were able to lose weight, I don't do that social media stuff. You just took a picture
for free.
For free, right?
Wait. We got to give them a second. Come on, because y'all see, this is getting good, right? So I need you to tag right now. Share. There is somebody that you know right now that needs this information. So come on, tag them right now. And Marquita, so some people on here, they may hear you and they may think, okay, well, she already had a lot of money and that's why they can do this. Maybe I don't have the money. I don't have the credit like that. So this probably isn't for me. This not for me. What would you say to that person?
I'm so glad that you said that, you guys, because 16 years ago, I didn't have the money myself. But I had people that were in my corner that was thrusters that would not allow me to sit back and keep the same mindset that I had. Because the reality is that you really do have the money. You just utilizing your resources the wrong way. See, the reality, we spend our money on what we want to spend our money on.
Say it again. Break it down for them.
We spend our money on stuff that doesn't yield us no type of financial gain or return. So when we do hear something of some of importance or significance, we tend to think either one or two things. I can't do it. It is a scam and I ain't got time. But if you are a person that literally you don't have $100 saved in your bank account for every day that you've been living on this planet, you are in a financial crisis. And that means that you need to go ahead and do some things and reshift your situation, the people that you hang around, shift your thinking and your mindset so that way you would never, ever have another cash flow issue another day in your life. And I had to do that for myself. 16 years ago, I was in a position where I did not understand anything, where global economics, finances, resources, money, nothing was concerned. I was a product literally of our system. And our system teaches us one thing, Tava Nation, is this: go to school, get an education, get a good degree, get a good paying job, retire and die out. But how many know that is not the plan of God for your life? There's so much more for you. So we get so conditioned to this system, LaChelle and Tava Nation, right? Of this system that whenever opportunity, things that we have been believing for, that we have been praying for, answers and resources and opportunities and open doors and all these things, and when they present themselves to us, we tend to say, oh, I don't know, because it didn't look like what you feel like you prayed for. But then for me, when it was presented to me 16 years ago, my mentor, Jewel Tanker, which will be also one of you all's mentors as well, came to me and she said, look, there's the one thing that you're going to have to do. She didn't even give me a second option. She said, there's going to be one thing. You're going to stay in the position, in the place that you're in, and stay broke, busted, and disgusted, or you can make a decision to turn around and scale up and position yourself to become a part of the 1% of the wealth tile. I said, what do I have to do? I became a student. I leaned in. See, most of the time we become too smart for our own good because we got the degree. We feel like at the end of the day, oh, you can't tell or teach me nothing. But let me tell you something. If you want to be a part of the 1% with your degree and your smart tail, all right, you will never ever get to a position of multimillionaire status, even with the amazing degree that you have. Why? Because your job was never positioned for you to ever to become wealthy. It was just created for enough for you to be able to live. But if you are a person on here that wants to make impact, put impact in the chat. If you want to make impact in this world, you have to get outside of yourself and just thinking that I want to make enough for me and mine, and don't forget, don't think about anyone else. That's the reality of it all. And so that's what I had to learn, you guys. Come on, put impact in the chat. That's right, because all of you all on here, I believe, are impact makers. You're not a part of Tava Nation just because you are a part of Tava Nation. You want more. I had to lean into my mentor because I wanted more. We lost everything listening to the system that our global economy put before me. In school, they didn't teach us about economics. They taught us, but they taught us to a certain degree. They didn't teach us about, taking your money, putting into assets and living off the ROI of your return on your money. They didn't teach us that. They taught us to get your money, put it into a bank account, but the bank account at the end of the day is making all of the money, because they didn't teach us about inflation and how inflation continues to go up and scale up every single year, and then it eats your money. They didn't teach us to go get multiple streams of income to be able to position you and your family. They taught us get that one stream of income, go get that big house and that white picket fence. And that's what we push for. But I'm here to tell you guys that it is so much more than that.
Yes.
It's so much more than that. And so you guys, I'm here to inspire you that you're listening to an individual that 16 years ago lost absolutely everything. We woke up during the last recession because I didn't understand that every single year, between 10 to 12 years, there's a reset that happens in the state of our economy. I didn't understand that. I didn't know what that meant. And I was right smack dab in that recession. We owned car dealerships, our family did. And we thought we were doing everything right. And when the housing market crashed, we fell with it. The money that they told us to sit aside and put in our savings account, and we did those things, we blew through that nest egg. Quick, the recession hit. We lost 2 vehicles. I literally watched them come and take the vehicles from in front of my home, right away from us. I literally watched us, at the end of the day, have to be evicted out of our property because I did what our economy told us to do. I did everything right and end up losing because I did not have the knowledge, the information, the understanding to be able to think like the 1% of the wealthy thinks. because we are working in their system. This is what Tavaverse is going to provide for you. Information, education, economics to keep you ahead of the game. So when you see something on the news, you're not going to sit back and say, oh, that ain't just for me. That's a poverty mentality.
Come on.
That just walks away. Oh no, it ain't bothering me or my family. So it don't matter. But you don't know at the end of the day, that same thing that you just scrolled right through and scrolled past was going to affect you in the long run, because maybe it wasn't affecting you in that moment, but you best believe it is. See, this is the importance of understanding the way our system flows where finances and money is concerned. It's not just so much of having a business. Come on. I make money and I put my money in the bank. No, how can I literally turn around, make this money, put it into assets that literally allow me a return on my money to where I'm constantly eating off of the ROI, not the principal. We're so used to eating from the principal. That's why many of us can never get ahead. That's why we can't continue. Even if we are a part of a business, we can't even continue to stay in the business, because at the end of the day, we're not structuring our resources the right way. We're living above our means, right?
Wow. Wait. Hold up. Because, I mean, you hitting so many things. I mean, it's just like pow. How many of y'all feel it out there? Put it in the chat. I see somebody said, is there an age limit? In order to be in Tavaverse, you have to be at least 18 years or older. But guess what, parents? You can get the knowledge and teach your kids, okay, so that they don't have to get to our age and have to learn. That's why we are doing this today. You guys put it in the chat. Give me some hearts, some fireballs if you are feeling it. If you feel like Tavaverse will be for you. Is it anything that has been said that you feel all right? We haven't even started teaching yet, y'all. We're just having girl talk right now. This is not the class. This is girl talk. All right. So we have educators in several different industries. So I'm telling you right now, tag somebody right now that needs this information. Share this to your page. I promise you won't regret it. Marquita, can you tell them, talk about the classes and the educators, like the industries that we are covering? I mean, because we're hitting on it all.
We're definitely hitting on it all, you guys. And so one of the things we're going to be tackling 6 different asset classes. One of them is economics. We just had a call this morning with our very own global economist, Dr. Jewel Tanker, was on live this morning, teaching from a mindset standpoint and also sharing economic on what's happening in the state of our economy, because that's extremely important, right? So you want to tap in. So you'll have access to that, where you'll be keeping up with what's going on globally, what's happening, what new tools and what new systems, what our economy is actually doing, how to be a part of it, how to stay ahead of the game, right? All of those things. So you'll be understanding what that looks like. It's so much stuff that's actually coming up the pipeline where our economy is concerned, that Jewel will be hitting on, that we'll be sharing with you guys. So that way you can always stay in the knowing. And so you will have access to that particular class. Also on that class, you'll be bringing on tax strategies and funding people and people that have trust and all types of things. I mean, from precious metals and everything you can possibly think of, to helping you to scale and grow that financial portfolio, because it's not just enough just to have fiat currency. She's going to break down the difference between fiat currency and understanding the difference between different types of investments in precious metals and oil wells. Many of you guys on here, if you want an oil well, drop that in the chat. I want my own oil well, right? You're going to have the opportunity to participate in that, right? We went and stood up on an oil well probably about 3 years ago. Had oil wells and all those things, which was so amazing, right? Drop an oil well in the chat. Don't be afraid of it. You know, drop that in the chat. I'm not going to even continue. Drop it in the chat. Put an oil well, right? If you've never thought about having an oil well, guess what? Write it out, write it down. You can own your own oil well, right? You go and you purchase gas and all these things all the time. Why not physically own the well? Come on. You're going to learn about those things. See, in that class, she's going to shift your perspective and your thinking of things that you never thought that you ever wanted. That's what we're going to do in Tavaverse. You're going to participate where that is concerned. Drop precious metals. If you don't own silver and gold and those things like that, put put it in the chat. Tavaverse will have resources to be able to provide those resources for you. Drop that in the chat, right? LaChelle also spoke mentioning about, what age your child had to be, or can they be 18 or older, or 18 or younger, whatever that look like. The second asset class we're going to have is talking about credit, the benefits of credit. Many of you all just think, I just got to get my credit up. When we think of credit, okay, I need to go ahead and get my credit done. Let me tell you something. The education is so much more than just your credit, right? They're going to teach you about credit. They're going to then show you how you can get your kids credit before they even turn around and graduate from out of school, how to get their credit to where it needs to be. They're going to teach you on those type of in those type of areas. We're going to teach you, for all of my business owners out here, the benefits of being able to turn around and have business funding. Come on, put business funding in the chat. Many of you guys own businesses. You're a business owner right now with Tava, and many of you all have separate business outside of your Tava business. Come on, right? That you need business credit for, business funding. They're going to show you how to take your credit. This is a great thing that I love about it, that you're going to learn. And this is another nugget, right? Many of us are only familiar with utilizing our credit from our personal. But we're going to turn around and show you guys how to be able to utilize both of them, your personal and also your credit at the exact same time, your business credit to be able to purchase vehicles and homes and things like that, and don't have to literally turn around and tap into where your debt to income ratio is, right? So now you turning around, you're utilizing both of them, because at the end of the day, did you know that even your business ID number is the same amount of numbers as your Social Security? Absolutely, it is. So we're going to show you guys in that area. We're going to teach you. And guess what? When your credit gets fixed and you get it to where you want, when you get the funding that you absolutely want for the business that you want, there's still more education of scaling. See, put continual education. You're going to have 6 to 7 different educators that are coaches for you, that's going to teach you how to continue to scale. So don't just think, I got the business funding, I got my credit fixed, I'm done. No, there's so much more after that. Because when you get done with that, then we're going to introduce you to our real estate expert, Mr. Phil Blake. And right there, you're going to have access to him to where you can turn around. If you never owned a property, now you will be able to turn around and own your own personal property. Why? We have the banks that can literally turn around and get you guys funded, right? With the smart. Wait,
hold up, wait a minute. You just can't breeze by that part. Hold up. Did she say, no, we have the banks?
We have the bank. We have the bank.
Come. See, we got to make sure they understand the big picture here. We're not just going to have a class with you and just talk over you for an hour every night. No. This is not your normal financial education that you've been paying for and still doing the same thing over and over and over. It's not who we are. I'm sorry. I just had to. We got the bank. That's right, Miss Graham.
We got the bank.
Banks.
Yes. So we got the bank, you guys, and we got you guys in mind, right? So we got the banks that would turn around, even if your credit is at a 580, to turn around and get you guys funded. Many of you guys are having problems and trouble right now. Dr. Jewel talked about it on her call, and at this point, many people at this moment are basically renting like never before because they are afraid of what's to come with the state of the economy. Let me tell you something, the Warren Buffetts of the world, the Bill Gates, the Oprahs, and all of the rest of the people, they don't care about what's happening in the state of the economy. It's only those that do not understand the flow of money, the wealth. See, wealth has a language.
Come on.
It has a sound. It has all of those things. And if you're not sitting at the proper table, you will be sitting back like the rest of the world shaking. You can be a believer. You can be an intercessor. You can be all these things and miss the mark. Miss it. Because now you are looking at what other people are thinking and you're running versus going right. You're going left. So we got the banks that would turn around and get you guys in a position to get you guys funded, right? We're not making no type of income claims. We're not, putting out no type of guarantees and all these things. But I can tell you, we have put people in beta testing. And in the last 30 days, we have had tons of people to turn around, right? And actually get properties. We even had them to get the properties because we provide the tenants with them. Let me tell y'all something. Like LaChelle said.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Sip smoothie with Vasia T. Did you say, wait a minute, you helped them with the credit, you helped them find the property with the real estate, you connected them with the bank, they bought the property, and you helped them find the tenants? Come through, Tavaverse. Come through. Okay, I'm telling you. Yeah, look, that's it. We're just trying to tell you this is just a like my grandma used to say, a ski-wee taste. This is a ski-wee taste of what we are doing here in Tavaverse. For those of you that are already in the business, if you've already fallen in love with the products, you've experienced our travel platform, all you have to do is go into your back office and sign up for Tavaverse. If you have any questions, you need some help, send an email to support@tavalifestyle.com, support@tavalifestyle.com. Any of the Tava Angels will be glad to assist you. And if somebody invited you on today and you're like, wait a minute, I didn't even know all this was going on, get with that person so you can get aboard this arc and not be left behind. Okay? Because I mean, my sister here, if you're just jumping on, like, you're gonna have to go back and watch this. Because I mean, I was gonna say she's spitting knowledge, she's preaching, she prophesying. I mean, we're doing it all today, okay? Wealth has a language, baby. We speaking all of them fluently. So, tell the people, Marquita, what would you say to the person that's just on the fence? Okay, that sounds good, but I don't know if it's for me, or I don't know anybody. I can't sell it. I can't do this. My kids acting up. I don't even have time to sit in a class. I mean, what would you say to that person?
I would say this decision only comes around every so often. This may be the only time this door of opportunity is open for you. You need to make a decision right now, because if you're speaking, if you're speaking to someone that you personally know, and I'm speaking to all of you guys as if I know you, right? What I would say to you is that this is a small window of opportunity. When you have teamed up people that are very knowledgeable in their area of specialty,
Yes.
that has teamed up and come together and made something so affordable,
Yes,
for an individual to turn around and to learn and develop 6 skill sets. This is not just information. Let me tell you something. I did not go to college, and I'm not mad that I didn't, because I run circles financially around people that have.
She said run circles around you better.
And the only reason I can say that, and I'm not saying it to be arrogant or anything else, that is because I was an individual that did this, that leaned into opportunity. And not just leaning into the opportunity, I was smart enough to see that this person that is pouring whatever it is into me, whether it's in real estate, whether it is in marketing, whether it is in business, whatever it is, that if I leaned in long enough, that I will become an expert in that industry. And then now I get the opportunity to turn around and say, now I am an expert in this area. See, man did not turn around and elevate me. God did. And so I would do myself a disservice, and I would do God a disservice if I turned around and said no to an opportunity that could give me the opportunity to have multiple opportunities of streams of income. The reason why I can say to you guys that I developed 5 businesses, that's because I developed 5 skill sets. And it didn't take me hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loan debt to turn around and develop a skill set in an area. I leaned into someone else that did all of that. And it turned around and I became an expert in that. And now I get the opportunity to go out and teach that in those particular areas. So I'm talking to the individual that's listening right now. At the end of the day, there's a shift that's about to get ready to happen in the state of our economy. There's two classes. There will be two classes of people, not three, because you're used to the poor, the middle, and the rich. I am here to warn you that there will be two classes of people. The poor or the rich. The middle is being swiped and annihilated. You understand what I'm saying? And it's happening right now. It's happening right now. So if you are that individual that is a six-figure earner and you feel like you're at a comfortable position and you feel like I'm good, just in time, it will be a position to where whatever you are producing will be no longer. Just think about it in your area. Think about it in the housing market, what's happening right now. The property that you probably purchased, even if it was a single family home, was literally around $150,000. And now that single family home is at $500,000. What is that telling you? The poor, the average person, it's annihilating, it's wiping them out. Either you're going to have to be in a position to where you have cash flow that is coming in at an exponential rate, or you're going to sit back and you're going to watch those that got in position, got the land, got in position and did whatever they needed to do. Because see, no longer will your position or your job be able to pay you enough. A second thing I want you to pay attention to is IT. Right now, they having technology coming in and taking job positions away from people. Me and my daughter walked into a particular mall and it was nothing but what was it? Robots running everything. They had one person in there managing it. Nobody was cashing out anyone. Nobody. We were all in there swiping out through robots. These are the things that Tavaverse would allow you to open your eyes. So I'm here to challenge all of you guys on here. You got to get in a position to learn how to shift when a shift is moving. See, so often when a shift is happening, we stay smack dab, flat foot right there in it. And we don't know how to shift when the shift is happening. Tava Nation, there's a shift that's happening right now. And we're going to teach you how to turn around and take what it is that you have been utilizing through health and wellness and still making that impact. Because the reality, we're going to still need all of the health. We're going to need the ballet. We're going to need the vitamins. We're going to need all of those things to be able to enjoy the wealth that we are experiencing, right? So we're going to need that. But you got to learn how to be able to turn around and shift and pivot. Because if you don't pivot, you're going to sit back and you're going to watch everything that you work so hard for. And you're going to start blaming it on our government, blaming it on our presidents, blaming it on all these other people when you're the president of your life, when you're the prophet of your own life. And the only thing you got to do is get up and make a decision to say enough is enough. I will no longer be broke, busted, and disgusted. I'm ready to move, Coach. LaChelle, put me in the game, Coach. Marquita, put me in the game, Coach. Beauty, put me in the game, Coach. Come on. And don't just say, put me in the game. You do what they're telling you to do. Enough is enough. In order for us to get this percentage up from 44% to where 44% of the African-American community haven't been able to purchase property, in order for us to get this percentile up and take it from the 97 percentile of the wealth of the world, just trying to figure it all out, it's going to take a group of individuals shifting our minds, shifting our perspective, shifting it on the way we think about business. When I tell you it's so much money out here to be made. The last thing before I just close my mouth. I came back from Colombia and I want you guys to understand something. There's a whole world of people out here that they look at us in the United States and they sit back and they say, oh my goodness, if I can my dream is just to get to the US.
Yeah, you're right.
Just to get to the US, the land of milk and honey. And we sit back and we take it for granted. And these people over here, I can promise you, if they came over here, they'll be multi-millionaires in 30 days because of their work ethic. And we sit back on our tails and we're trying to figure it out when we got people in here that's willing to help us, to thrust us to level. And the only thing we tell you to do is open your mouth to go out and share information with people. But yet you want to go out and like, I'll just go hang out at the movies. I don't even watch TV. I haven't watched TV in 10 years. One of my friends that's also an educator on the platform, love her Netflix and chilling. She can't get me to Netflix and chill. And when my kids try to get me to watch a movie, I fall asleep because it's not interesting to me. It's not interesting because 16 years ago, I watched a lot of TV and I was broke.
Come on now.
I sat on the couch watching other people's visions manifest. And I sat back and watched the rich or the famous ride around in the vehicles that I want, ride around on the yachts, live the dream that I want, put their kids in school systems that they desire. And I sit back and I watched and I admired it. and I was broke, and I was mad at other people that was living the life, and I was saying, oh, it's because they wealthy, because they got a refund, or because they had family, and all these excuses will go through my mind. But at the end of the day, it was me. It boils down to it being you. Don't blame it on your auntie. Don't blame it on your mama. Don't blame it on your grandma. Don't blame it on your livelihood. Don't even blame it on your environment. I'm a city girl from the inner city of Chicago, and I had to remove myself out of Chicago and put myself in a place to where I can line myself up with other individuals that was living and thinking and speaking the way that I know I needed to. So some of you guys on here, let me tell you something. You're going to have to make a shift, and it's going to have to happen quick. That means you're going to have to shift yourself from some people that is not with you, that ain't going with you. And some of y'all going to have to stop provoking those that don't want it as much and as strong as you do, and go out and get a new group of people. That means if you got to go and stand into the mall with your valet, your coffee, or share with them about Tavaverse and how it can change their life, you got to do something different. So I'm here to speak to the giant on the inside of you guys. I'm here to talk to you right now that's still trying to figure it out. Let me tell you something. Stop figuring it out, because in 30 days, we were literally able to turn around and bring a flood of people into a system that wasn't even created yet. It was an idea, and turned around in 30 days. Went straight from nothing in the company to an executive director in the company. And many are still sitting at an advisor or a customer because you're still trying to figure it out. When you have the blueprint and it is in front of you, don't sit back and just chill. Say, how can I lean in? Everybody put in the chat, put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game. When I tell you my call, if y'all are not part of Tavaverse, you need to go ahead right now, become a part of Tavaverse. Because I'm not playing about this wealth transfer. I'm not playing about it. Because enough of us get together financially and make a whole lot of money, we'll be able to turn around and change rules, policies, and regulations. And instead of sitting back watching things happen and then complaining about what we don't like, we can cut the check. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to cut the check. And this is how we do it. Together. This is what Tava Nation is all about. This is what Tavaverse is being. I'm telling you guys, log into that back office right now. Get yourself in position. Become a part of Tavaverse. I will be on tomorrow. Tonight, we got systems that's happening right now that's going to show you how to automate your stuff. That's going to show you how to put your business, get your LLCs, what the right places. You ain't got to pay taxes. You ain't got to do. When I tell you Tava is lit, and then I'll be live tomorrow, breaking down, shifting your thinking in the area of money and marketing. You understand what I'm saying? Showing you how to market on social media. And if you ain't been using social media, oh my goodness, I'm about to show you how. Because there is a system, even in marketing, that has shifted. Right. And if you don't understand your brand, if you don't understand what's your products, your services, even if you are an establishment, if you are a person that is a life coach, whatever it looks like, if you don't understand the difference between the two, let me tell you something, you will still be in the same place, in the same position financially, because you're marketing to the wrong tribe. You're not putting your information in front of the right people, the right resources, all of it. But Tavaverse is that vehicle. So get back there in your back office, make sure you call up everybody that you know, tag them on this video, and let them know, listen, it's a new wave that's happening, baby. So I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thank you, my sister. I told them at the beginning, I said, this is it. This is the one. You don't want to miss it. Okay. We done went to church. We done went to the bank, to church, to the party, to grandma's house. We done went everywhere in 1 hour, baby. Okay. And we had something for everybody. So make sure you tag somebody today. Make sure you share this. If you've heard anything that has benefited you, blessed your spirit, get back with the person that invited you. If you have more questions, reach out to the angels at support@tavalifestyle.com. And man, this is just the beginning. I can't say it enough. And Marquita talked about tonight's class and tomorrow. Baby, last night's credit. She just wasn't telling y'all how to erase your late payments. Y'all know that kind of stuff. No, I am talking real knowledge, okay? and practical information that will help you beyond what you hear every day, dispelling a lot of credit myths. Was anybody on the call last night? Anybody in Tavaverse on here? And just so you guys know, if you sign up today, you will be able to go back and watch the replays. Okay, so the replays are being loaded into the system. You'll be able to go back and watch them. You don't want to miss it. Don't miss this boat. That's all we can say, is don't miss this boat. Thank you so much, sis, for coming on today. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night, ma'am. Y'all, give Marquita some love. Show her some love in the chat. Come on. Was that fire or was that fire? I told her, I just want you to come on, tell everybody a little bit about what we have been doing. As she said, the last, 60 days getting all of this together. And again, this is just the beginning. We really just touched on just some small parts of what Tavaverse will do. And for those of you that were not on at the beginning, we also announced we played a new Tava song. So don't go anywhere. I'm gonna play that for you. This Saturday, our very own CEO, Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd, will be on 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific Time, to go over training and Tavaverse and help you to be successful in this new system. So make sure you tune in. That's right, you guys. You heard me right here. Tavaverse is here and it is official. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It's been a wonderful Wealth Building Wednesday. Don't forget, join us back here every single Wednesday, 12 noon. I promise I'll have another great guest for you. So peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day. And here's Tava's new song. Let me know what you think about it.
Sit down, I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team. Living a dream, come profit with me. Made it mean I'm selling the coffee and tea. Grinding just like coffee beans. Living up my community. Now I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of Tommy, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where